Welcome back to a new episode of the Then and Now podcast.
That clap was close as hell. I'm sorry, man.
That must be how people in front of Hulk feel like before he does
Bro.
the super clap.
All right. Okay. It's a step forward.
We're doing some more reactions. It's been a minute since we've done a reaction. I think the last one was a Moon Knight trailer. Apparently a new Doctor Strange trailer came out, so we're gonna react to that and kind of give our thoughts on it. Hopefully we get more information on the plot and what's gonna happen.
Every night, I dream the same dream.
Okay. That cloak was fire. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if it's a new one or what.
The building was fire, literally on fire.
The fuck?
Nightmare images.
Is that a mummy?
The nightmare begins.
They did say they wanted to make this like a
I'm trying to see who this. Please, Dormammu. I need Dormammu.
It's a horror director.
That was chaos magic.
Our world.
Mhm.
You cannot control everything.
We had a rough night. A real rough night. Yeah, Sam Raimi.
The doorway between universes.
What is that on the back of the cloak?
Or what will walk through it? Wanda,
Baby girl.
you know about the multiverse.
Baby girl.
He had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
Yeah, that Minotaur? Y'all saw that,
He
right?
was right.
Yeah, that was definitely good. I mean, that could just be
I'm sorry, Steve.
where's the world that Shady Cheese family from? That place they had him there.
Oh, yeah, Avatar Land.
The hell?
Go unpunished.
Nice. Ultron-esque.
Is it Tony?
We should tell him the truth.
Ooh.
America Chavez. Okay.
Whoa. What's happening?
Things just got out of hand.
That is definitely the villain. The one from
You break
What
the
if?
rules. Look out!
Yeah. There's your boy.
Become a hero.
Okay.
He's different, yeah. No, so is she.
That doesn't seem fair.
Yo. Is Dementors?
This
Bro, this. Hold on.
that doesn't look like a regular Marvel flick. They
It's Raimi. It's a horror movie. Yo, I feel like this trailer got me even more confused than the original ones.
Mhm.
Good.
Like,
Yep.
I saw
Like
America
that.
Chavez. I know she's still in it. I know Wanda's in it now, but I'm like, who the fuck and what?
Yeah, I mean,
It looked like
we knew she was in there.
it looked like Iron Man, huh?
No, I'm saying, yeah, we definitely knew that.
Yeah.
What was on there? Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
thought I saw Iron Man suits for a second. I'm like, so
That was for sure Tony's tech. That was.
you can say it's tech. Yeah.
So I don't know if he's in another dimension. Then I saw the wrist cuffs. I'm like, oh, magic dampening cuffs. So how do you dampen magic with technology now? I saw Mummy. I'm like, nigga, what Mummy characters are in?
Yeah.
Marvel?
Yeah. I'm not sure
I
what
don't
that
know
exactly
what the
was.
fuck this is going to be. And I'm
That's
excited
how you
about
do
it.
a trailer. You
Right.
do it so that people don't know. I mean, obviously, people are gonna go comb through this trailer for a long time and get every last little frame. But you want people to. You want to raise questions, pique interest, and not spoil every goddamn thing under the sun.
Yeah,
That's
like, you don't want to spoil anything, but you want to like at least give the audience an idea what they're walking into. I feel like that raised more questions than answers there.
I'm not
Yeah,
necessarily
yeah.
mad at it though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I love.
I'm
the
not
sense of
mad either.
knowing.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily that I want to know everything, but like it's like you said, like you see Stark Tech, you see, America Chavez, you see him flying with his face coming apart in blocks, like
That
you
was
see
trippy.
Evil him from What If, like
Is that him?
yeah, that is him. That is him.
It's been confirmed that's that version of him.
Yes, that is confirmed. Yeah.
How the fuck? Where's Ultron? And okay, we'll find out.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
But I'm cool with that. I'm cool having to wait till I see the flick to get these answers.
True.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. This is the first time where like I honestly feel like I'm gonna be happy going in with nothing.
Yes.
Because
I don't even need to see the trailer. Yeah,
one, it's horror, so you already know I love horror. So that's one. Two,
I love horror when it's good.
I get an idea of exploration. Like I'm discovering everything as the movie's going on.
Yes.
There's no like people that aren't like huge fans of us and you guys haven't seen our stuff before. We're not fucking savants when it comes to comic and nerddom, but we know a lot of deep cut stuff when it comes to comics. And the fact that none of the three of us recognize anything or got any kind of like plot out of that trailer is very surprising to me personally.
The biggest thing we recognize, of course, was Shumagorath.
I don't even know if that is that confirmed.
I know.
It looked like it. Like I don't know.
You're right. Maybe someone else that looks kind of the same alien race thing, but
it's tiny as hell to be Shumagorath too.
Yeah, Shumagorath's gonna be big. I think he's usually greener too. But I get where you're coming from. That if you had something to hang your hat on, as far as like this movie is about this, or it seems like Doctor Strange is trying to combat this in some capacity, or this went wrong, therefore Strange has to fix it or whatever. But all I can tell definitively is that it seems like obviously there's multiple universes that Strange is has to go to. He gets Wanda to help him do that, and they're trying to thwart. It looks like his evil version of himself. Y'all have all seen the movie The One with Jet Li. It seems like it may be something like that where there's that evil Doctor Strange is going to other universes, getting more and more power from other strangers or whatnot, or maybe just getting more power from other universes. And it comes down to this 616.
That could definitely be the thing, just because I mean that was his whole MO, like absorbing power from other creatures. Yeah, it could be the one.
I'm really interested to see how the Council of Starks kind of plays into this. I guess that's what I'm getting the vibe of, like the Council of Reeds or Council of Ricks or whatever.
Council of Reeds.
They just can't. It's like they can't get rid of Robert Downey Jr. It's like
if they had a Council of
Bob
Downey Juniors.
Do they need to?
I mean, he's his contract. But if they did that, if they managed to keep that a complete surprise under the wraps until this movie came out,
that's impressive.
Council of Starks.
Nigga, I'm so surprised.
I couldn't. I mean,
you kept Tony Stark coming back as a surprise, bro.
Yeah,
couldn't do it with Toby and Garfield.
Andy. Also, I kind of don't want to come back this soon. Like you didn't have enough.
Exactly. Like it hasn't been long
time.
Shit hasn't happened yet. Nothing's happened. He's been gone.
Yeah, it's right. There hasn't been a big.
But I mean, that was clearly Stark Tech. Like clearly Stark Tech.
More or less. Who else could do? Yeah, it's like you said. Either that was Stark Tech or Reed Richards Tech. Because Reed Richards has like robot tech too. So it's
you heard the rumors about.
If it's the Council of Reed.
And it's impossible. Our brains, we can't distinguish the two. It's happened now because of the Rick and Morty.
This version of Strange is super nerfed, bro. Like
he is nerfed. He's very nerfed.
Super nerfed.
Yeah, he's very, very nerfed. That's true. Also, he says he's not Switch Supreme right now.
Like, who isn't nerfed?
But he's so nerfed, like severely. Like, what is he able to do? Like, again, you saw the shit he did in Far From Home, but I'm like, fighting wise, like, it's just like energy projection or like telekinesis.
One-on-one, I feel like he held up against Thanos the best.
I would agree with.
Yeah, he hit the eye of Agamotto.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't use
it. He literally didn't use it intentionally.
Remember, he actually unveiled at the very end. He pulled it. He was like kind of hiding in a pocket dimension, and he kind of pulled it out. Before he was using every other spell, every other trick in the book.
I thought I saw like a bunch of green energy around his neck going off when he was fighting Thanos.
No. Because actually there's a part where Thanos like brings him, like rushes the world towards him, grabs like a fake one off his neck and like crushes it in his hand. Like you think I would fall for this trick? So he has to like pull the actual. It's once Thanos has Tony, he's ready to kill Tony, and that's when Strange says, "If you spare this man," and he pulls it, kind of like he's hiding it in like midair.
You're right. I forgot. I had to see Endgame again. Oh, that was Infinity War.
I've watched it so many times. So
I know. By the way, you're not wrong, Dev, for not knowing. For us to know this in that much detail is bad on us. We apologize for nerding out hard. But there's one thing you mentioned real quick. You said that he was the Sorcerer Supreme. He is not the Sorcerer Supreme. Spoiler alert. They mention it in it's Wand. So right now, I don't know if that means he's actually more powerful, but that's
the technicality.
It is. He literally says a technicality.
So he couldn't hold it. So I mean, I'm definitely gonna go. Like, I'll be in that theater that night for sure.
Day one?
Yeah, day one for sure.
I will for sure. If not, day one, day two.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not like, oh god, this is gonna be the greatest Marvel movie ever. Like, I'm going to watch it. I'm hoping to get something good from it, but I really don't have any expectations going on.
Same. My expectations are pretty measured. So here's a couple of things. I'm not sure how you guys feel about other Sam Raimi movies. So let's go real quick. Let's say like some of his other work. He did Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, the original Tobey Maguire ones. How do y'all feel about that?
But no, mid, good, and bad.
Right.
Mid, good, and bad. Right. That's it. Mid, good, and bad.
Mid, good, and bad. How do you feel?
Same way.
And then also, now this is a horror movie, so more or less horror movie. So Evil Dead 1, 2, and 3.
It's iconic. It's a legendary horror movie. Amazing.
I would put 2 more closer to good. Evil Dead 2 is kind of more that's the more iconic where he gets the boomstick. Although watching it again, it's like a little silly, goofy, but it's still enjoyable.
It doesn't hold to the standard. It doesn't stand the test of time.
It's a little wonky.
Because everybody tried to emulate that movie. I feel like
that's fair. The point of all this to begin with again was just comparing if we think Sam Raimi can bring it with this kind of a movie. If we think he's a sufficient director to handle this kind of thing. I think. I don't know. I think one of the last movies I saw that he did was Drag Me to Hell. Have you all seen that one?
I enjoyed that one. I thought that was.
I enjoyed it.
It was quirky, but for what it was, I really thought it was dope. I thought it was really dope.
Yeah, it was fun. It was kind of a weird, funny, almost like a Edgar Wright horror movie. But I enjoyed it.
Was that the last thing he made?
It wasn't a horrible movie, but I wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah, I'll need to watch it again. I don't think it was the last thing he made. I don't know if it's the last thing he made.
You said it wasn't a horror movie?
No, it's a horror movie. It's a horror movie, but it's.
I thought when I said it wasn't a horror movie, I was like, nigga, what?
No, I said it wasn't a horrible movie. I wouldn't watch it again.
Gotcha. Yeah, Raimi's like form of like comedy of horror is, again, like you said, is overdone so much, especially like the early 2000s, the mid 2000s. Like that horror comedy shit was overdone expeditiously. Not expeditiously. That's not even use that word. I'm not using that word in the right context.
You mean exponentially?
Exponentially. Oh my god, I feel like T.I. right now.
Expeditiously is when you go on an adventure like a Nathan Drake or something.
I did not use that word in the right context. I promise you guys, I'm educated and get a degree.
He's literally at college. He's literally at college right now. You can see his dorm room.
There are things that you can mix with comedy that makes sense. Like romance and comedy, obviously rom-coms is
the whole genre.
Action comedy is like literally the MCU.
My favorite.
Dark comedies are a thing that are doing pretty well, but like horror comedy does not make any sense to me. I feel like those are opposing
hard to pull off
things. Like, why are you trying to make me laugh and scared? Like,
it's hard. You're gonna lean more into one than the other because what's gonna happen is
it's gonna make the horror look like a joke.
The horror you'll have less tension with the horror if you're laughing at things,
right.
And the
what's the point of a horror movie if there's no tension?
It's hard to combine the two. But I don't think. I mean, it's funny though with this. I don't think Sam Raimi is going. I didn't see did any of this trailer look even remotely like funny? Do you see any levity at all in this? Was anyone like popping off with a Cat Denny's type of
not,
joke?
But Doctor Strange is he's
gonna have
Tony.
clips.
He's Tony Stark adjacent. Like he's gonna have those dry,
more droll. Yeah,
he's gonna have that. Especially with himself. You think he's not gonna have it with himself?
No, agreed. There will be, of course. It's a Marvel or under Disney banner movie, so there has to be some. It can't be too hardcore. I wonder if this will be PG-13.
It is.
Usually it is. So that's another thing.
Initially, it was
not using
like R, but I was excited about it being rated R, but apparently it's PG-13 now.
Right.
But they bitched out last minute.
Yeah, fair enough. But I mean, most of the MCU movies aren't even above PG, are they?
No, they're mostly PG-13.
Yeah,
there are some PG-13,
yeah.
like on consistently the PG-13. Yeah,
the PG-13, really? Oh, okay.
Almost always.
But yeah, all in all, this is again when we rambled and went on for a while. But if you
guys
us, if you guys are new to the podcast, that's what you guys are in store for. So just be prepared for that.
I'm excited though. So we gotta do this for real. We always have to do our score. So you can go ahead and we'll go left to right. Otis, start.
Score on that trailer.
Or how about we do a prediction on what
prediction? Okay, we'll do prediction.
It'll probably be like a 6.5, 7.
Damn, 6.5. I'm pretty sure you give Matrix a 6.
No.
No. I mean the trailer. For the prediction, I think it was 6. Okay, so you're saying 6.5.
I would say 6 would be a blessing. That's what I was intending when I was saying that. Like, yeah,
Oh,
like,
for Matrix.
at best it's a 6. I was expecting
Yeah,
like a
that
2,
sounds about right.
which is what
Yeah,
we got.
which is.
We got a red pill and a blue pill. We got 2. We got 2. That's it.
We have to,
No,
we have
it
to
was
move on before I
like
cry.
9 blue pills or purples. Nigga, it was,
Yeah, I was
trying to find
because
blue
I was
pills,
trying to
like,
understand what was happening in that. Like, there was.
You know how hard
You're not about to go
we
down that
can't-
rabbit
we can't.
hole. I'm guessing this is going to be like 6.5, 7. I don't know if this is going to be like a needle pusher Marvel movie, but I do think it's going to be at least good because I mean, Cumberbatch on film is always good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess this is gonna be an 8 for me. Is I'm gonna guess. I have faith in Raimi. I've seen a lot of good stuff from him. The only bad thing I've seen from him was Spider-Man 3, but even then, that's a movie that I have a guilty pleasure of kind of liking, I guess, because of the game.
Only bad. I got it. Go continue. Sorry.
But yeah, I enjoy Raimi films. I've also in the past enjoyed horror comedy movies like Ready or Not, stuff like that. I find interesting. I like them. I like Drive Me to Hell.
Would you? Yeah, Ready or Not. I enjoy that movie too. Is that considered a horror comedy? I guess maybe.
Yeah, that's a horror comedy for sure. It has to be. That's like the quintessential definition of a horror comedy.
All right, so 8 Shumagoraths from you, 6.5 Shumagoraths from Otis. I would say. Yeah, I know. It's probably
I'm not doing that. I refuse.
All right, we got to go with something.
Really, Akira? Just like go away.
I'm gonna go between y'all. I'm say 7.5, but I did enjoy Doctor Strange 1. I do think Benny Cumberbatch is cool, but Sam Raimi, like he's very hit or miss at times. His with Oz, Great and Powerful, the one he had with
Super miss.
Yeah, that's a hard miss. It was not good at all. And also he's trying to have more fun. And Drag Me to Hell was pretty good. I think he needs to find a right writer. I don't know who's writing this script. Mm-hmm. So I'm reluctantly somewhat hopeful. So I'll say a 7.5 Shumagoraths for this.
I'm more hopeful than if it was Snyder.
Thank you. And go ahead and send all the hate mail to us at no Snyderverse going back. Bring out the Snyderverse.
Snyderverse is stay going.
Y'all trying to get us suspended. Y'all trying to get us canceled. They're gonna report our shit so much.
For not like Zack Snyder.
I'm telling you, I've been on small screen enough to see the cult fan base the Snyderverse has. Do not fuck with them.
Cult is the right word. Cross burning, robe having cult.
Stop it. I don't want to smoke. We love the Snyderverse here. We love it.
No, we don't.
We love it. We're bringing it back.
No, we don't.
We're bringing all that back.
I'll make sure this ain't getting that. This part stay in there at the very front top of the editing. This is
a TikTok clip. This is for sure.
Right. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been another episode of the Didnt Podcast. We will see you guys next time.